In this world, competitive fighting is more than just a worldwide pastime, it's a way of life. Training and learning how to fight from a young age is a status quo, and it's standard practice for even children to engage in friendly competition. Recently, a new kind of mutagenic steroid has found its way onto the market and many are taking it, fighters and miscreants both. And now, to top it all off, someone's gone and stolen your girlfriend. Piranha King's LastFight is an isometric local multiplayer fighting game based on the French comic LASTMAN. It's a series I've only recently discovered because of this game, but from the bits and snippets that I've read online, the art and attitude seem to be very in line with that of the game. LastFight has two game modes. There's a short but sweet story mode that puts you through 1v1 fights with each of the game's characters on each of the stages, and then there's a versus mode that has you fighting either 1v1 or 2v2 bouts with your friends or AI. There are about 8 stages to play on, each with different items and objects to pick up and use to gain an advantage, as well as a few types of power-ups. The items themselves are pretty cartoonish in nature, often being something like a rocket launcher or even an airstrike. Objects are things like tables, chairs, and lockers. You can pick these up and throw them at enemies, but every fighter can catch something that's been thrown at them and toss it right back. The power-ups are pretty interesting. They'll spawn at random intervals, spread around the stage, and if you pick up 3 of these, you'll transform into a weird, strong beast with a special power for a short amount of time. Getting hit while you're holding 1 or 2 of these power-ups will cause you to drop them, so be careful. Apart from the items, combat is pretty simple. You have a neutral attack, a forward combo, a reverse move, an in-air move, and a special attack. You can also grab, block, and dodge. I'll be honest, the game has loads of potential and is pretty well done, especially for a first game, but there are some mechanics that need fine-tuning, and there are a few features that I feel are missing. Those 2 facts keep this game from being a go buy this right now recommendation and make it more of a keep a very close eye on it kind of thing. What follows is going to be some feedback on things that I think could be improved or added to the game. Let me state again that I do think this game has a lot of potential and it's far from terrible in its current state. I think that it's something that a lot of people would enjoy, but I also think that it could be much better than it is now. So let's get started. First off, it's very easy to get stun locked and there are no real windows to dodge or block out of combos. There are other strange timing issues with combat and movement that are kind of hard to pinpoint and describe accurately, but it makes the whole ordeal feel off at times. The AI is very rudimentary and super aggressive. It always goes straight for the pickups or whatever stage hazard there is that can be activated, and because of the strange timings and kind of unbalanced nature of all the characters, it's hard to approach AI opponents, often leading to having to attempt a specific fight in story mode over and over and over and over. It's really weird to me that there's no free-for-all combat. I know that in the comics universe, tournament fights are usually 2v2 affairs, but it'd simply be nice to be able to do free-for-alls, especially since some people don't want to be on the team with an AI because, and I quote, "Dang dude, I don't want to be in a team with a friggin' computer." Also, there's no online mode. Again, I understand that this is the dev's first game, and this isn't really a huge knock against the game because it's fine without online, but being able to play online is a huge deal for fighting games. With the only multiplayer for LastFight being local, people simply may not be able to enjoy it due to not having controllers. Honestly though, the biggest thing the game needs is a more fine-tuned balance and better timings for combat. Some characters are simply much stronger than others for one reason or another, like Professor Acid having an insane reach and kinda ridiculous hitboxes. I think if the devs spent more time on this and really fine-tuned and improved their mechanics and their balancing, that it could be a really impressive title. I think that the gameplay just needs to be in line with the quality of the visuals and the attitude and delivery of the rest of the game. I really like the game's concept and its delivery, but it simply needs more time in the oven. It's on Steam for $15. Like I said, it is far from a bad game and it has loads of potential. If you're looking for a local multiplayer game, then you can either pick this one up or just keep a very close eye on it. Thanks for joining me for this episode of Indie Bytes. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please remember to leave a like and subscribe for more. If you have any indie games that I should check out, then please shoot them my way. You can leave a comment down below, or you can drop me a line on Twitter. My handle's @ForkH, or you can shoot me an email at fork4h@gmail.com. I'll see you next time. Bye!